Urgent, Luka Doncic makes surprising decision about new Lakers signing. Stay until the end to find out everything, but first leave your like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything about the Lakers. The NBA offseason is often full of surprises, but few expected to hear Marcus Smart say the words that would send ripples through the league. Luka Doncic recruited me to the Lakers. In his first press conference as a member of the Los Angeles Lakers, the defensive specialist opened up about the unlikely connection that brought him to one of the league's most iconic franchises. According to Smart, it wasn't just management, agents, or financial terms that swayed his decision. It was a personal and persistent outreach from none other than Luka Doncic, one of the NBA's brightest stars. Luka reached out to me. Not once but several times. He was consistent, and that meant a lot, Smart revealed, standing in front of a sea of microphones and flashing cameras. When a player of his caliber goes out of his way to call you, to ask if you want to be part of something special that he's building, it speaks volumes. You don't ignore that kind of invitation. The two had never shared a locker room. They weren't known to have a relationship outside of the professional respect forged through years of competing on the hardwood. But that mutual admiration, Smart explained, became the bridge to something bigger. We didn't have a bond beyond our battles on the court, he said. So for him to tell me he needed my help, it just showed how serious he was about bringing me in. That really hit me. Just days before signing with the Lakers, Smart had been waived by the Washington Wizards, a surprising move considering his veteran status and proven defensive prowess. But it didn't take long for teams to express interest. And within mere hours, Los Angeles made its move. Reports quickly surfaced linking Smart to the Lakers, with ESPN insider Shams Charania confirming that Luka Doncic had played a key role in pushing the deal forward. The contract was soon finalized, a 2-year agreement worth $11 million. The financial terms were straightforward, but the motivations behind Smart's decision ran much deeper. It wasn't simply about money, minutes, or even location. According to the former Defensive Player of the Year, the opportunity to compete for a championship, alongside two generational talents, was irresistible. I had options, Smart admitted. Phoenix was in the mix. They're rebuilding and looking to shake things up. But playing with Luka and LeBron? That's not something you pass up. I want to win now. At 30 years old, Smart enters the next chapter of his career with a renewed sense of purpose and a chance to make history. For a player who has spent most of his time in Boston, LA's most storied rival, the transition is symbolic, even poetic. But for Smart, it's all about opportunity. I'm back on the big stage, he smiled. This is where I've always wanted to be, somewhere that demands excellence, where I can contribute and where winning is the only thing that matters. Behind the scenes, the Lakers have been quietly restructuring their roster. With Smart's addition, they now boast a core that includes LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and now Luka Doncic, the new face of the franchise after his blockbuster arrival. But what surprised many wasn't just that Doncic wanted Smart, it's that he made it happen himself. I've trained in LA before. In fact, before my draft, I had a workout right here, Smart recalled. Now, 12 years later, I'm suiting up for the purple and gold. It's surreal. It feels like everything has come full circle. From rival to reinforcement, from wave to wanted. Marcus Smart's journey to the Lakers was anything but ordinary. And it all started with a phone call. While Marcus Smart's arrival in Los Angeles made headlines, the story behind how he became available is just as intriguing. For a player of his stature, an elite defender, proven leader, and respected veteran, to be waived by a team like the Washington Wizards raised more than a few eyebrows. Just a week before the Lakers signed him, Smart found himself unexpectedly cut loose by the Wizards. It wasn't a move that had been widely rumored or expected. In fact, many believed Washington would keep him around to mentor younger talent and provide defensive stability. But NBA business can be unpredictable. Smart had only joined Washington late in the 2023-24 season, after a brief stint with the Memphis Grizzlies. His time there was productive but short-lived. He brought intensity, accountability, and, as always, a lockdown presence on the perimeter. So when word got out that the Wizards were releasing him, teams across the league took notice. It caught me a little off guard, to be honest, Smart later admitted. But that's this league. You've always got to be ready for what's next. What came next turned out to be a rapid chain of events. Within hours of his release, Smart's phone began to ring. His agent fielded multiple calls from teams expressing interest, most notably from two organizations on very different trajectories, the Phoenix Suns and the Los Angeles Lakers. Phoenix, undergoing a roster reshuffle, saw Smart as a perfect piece to stabilize their backcourt. They admired his defensive instincts and experience and believed he could help guide their young guards. But LA had something more compelling to offer. Behind closed doors, the Lakers had already begun quietly crafting their pitch. They knew Smart would be a high-value target, and they had a secret weapon, Luka Doncic. Donic, now firmly planted as a leader within the Lakers organization following a massive offseason move, wasted no time. As soon as he learned Smart was available, he reached out directly, not through management, not through intermediaries. He called Smart himself. Luka wasn't just recruiting, a Lakers insider said. He was leading. He knew the kind of toughness and experience Smart could bring, and he made it personal. That personal touch mattered. While Phoenix had the assets and interest, they didn't have the same urgency. They didn't have a Luka Doncic calling multiple times to make his case. And so, within a single day, Smart went from a free agent to a Los Angeles Laker. The terms were clear, a 2-year deal worth $11 million, providing the Lakers with one of the best value contracts of the offseason. For Smart, the decision wasn't just about money, it was about mission. I'm not here for a rebuild, he explained. I'm here to compete for a title. That mindset aligned perfectly with what the Lakers had in mind. They're no longer simply a team with championship aspirations. They're a team aggressively constructing a championship identity. Smart's release from the Wizards, in hindsight, looks like a turning point rather than a setback. It opened the door to an opportunity he likely never saw coming. 12 years into his NBA journey, he suddenly finds himself in one of the league's most coveted situations, surrounded by elite talent and chasing the one thing that's eluded him, a ring. And even though the release stung at first, Smart holds no bitterness. In fact, he sees it as a blessing. Sometimes you need to be pushed out of something good to get into something great, he said. As the Lakers prepare for a season filled with sky-high expectations, Marcus Smart walks in not as a backup plan, but as a piece of the main blueprint. And it all began when the unexpected happened. The Los Angeles Lakers are no strangers to blockbuster signings and high-profile partnerships. But Marcus Smart's addition to the team wasn't orchestrated solely by general managers, agents, or even executives in suits. This time it was a fellow player, Luka Doncic, who took the initiative and made the difference. Donic, now entering his first full season as the face of the Lakers after a massive and surprising move from Dallas, is quickly proving that his influence extends far beyond the court. Not only does he lead by example on game nights, but he's also taking on the responsibilities of a true franchise cornerstone, shaping the roster, defining team culture, and personally recruiting players he believes in. When Smart became available, Donic didn't hesitate. According to sources close to the situation, Luka picked up the phone himself, not once but repeatedly. The conversations weren't formal or rehearsed. They were authentic, direct, and filled with purpose. Luka wasn't selling a dream, Smart later explained. He was sharing his vision. He talked about what he was trying to build in LA and why I was someone he needed to be part of it. That approach resonated deeply with Smart. For years he had been the heart and soul of the Boston Celtics defense, leading by grit and example. Now, after bouncing between Washington and Memphis, he was being offered a fresh start, not just anywhere but in one of the league's most storied franchises, alongside one of its fastest-rising superstars. It wasn't just flattery, Smart said. It was real. Luka respected my game and he believed we could do something special together. That's rare in this league. Donic's leadership style has been evolving rapidly since his arrival in Los Angeles. Known initially for his elite scoring and playmaking, he's now taking cues from legendary teammates like LeBron James, embracing a bigger role in shaping the team's future. His recruitment of Smart is seen by many inside the Lakers organization as a turning point, A signal that Luka is ready to be more than a stat sheet stuffer. He's aiming to be a championship architect. He's taking ownership, one team executive noted. He's not just here to play. He's here to win. That starts with understanding who he wants around him. Recruiting Smart wasn't just a matter of filling a defensive need. It was a calculated decision to bring in someone who embodies intensity, professionalism, and playoff experience. Luka knew what Smart brought to Boston. He had battled against him in high-stakes games. He knew that when the game slows down in May and June, you need players who can lock in, dig deep, and do the dirty work. Luka told me straight up, "I've got the offense covered. I need you to take care of the other side," Smart recalled. I respected that. That kind of honesty goes a long way. This level of direct involvement in roster building is rare for players in their mid-20s. But Luka is no ordinary player. At just 26, he's already drawn comparisons to the likes of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, not just for his skill but for his court awareness and leadership instincts. By recruiting Smart, Donic sent a clear message: he's all in. And for Smart, that meant everything. "Look, I've played with some incredible teammates," Smart said. "But getting that call, knowing someone like Luka truly values what I bring, it gives you new energy." The Lakers are hoping that energy translates into wins, especially when the playoffs arrive. With Smart now alongside Donic and LeBron, the Lakers have built a trio that balances skill, IQ, and toughness. It's a new chapter, and it's being written in part by Luka Doncic's phone calls. Before Marcus Smart signed with the Los Angeles Lakers, another serious contender was firmly in the mix: the Phoenix Suns. Quietly behind the scenes, the Suns had been tracking Smart's situation for weeks. When news broke that the Washington Wizards were releasing him, Phoenix was ready to move. The Suns had plenty of reasons to pursue Smart. Coming off another disappointing playoff exit, the team was in the middle of a strategic reset. With their core of Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal still intact, what they lacked was precisely what Marcus Smart could provide: defensive intensity, vocal leadership, and postseason poise. Phoenix was aggressive, Smart later acknowledged. They came in quick and laid out a vision. I respected what they were building. According to league insiders, the Suns offered Smart a contract similar in value to the Lakers' deal. But where Phoenix may have lost ground was in timing and fit. While they had offensive firepower to spare, questions remained about chemistry, leadership hierarchy, and the overall direction of the roster. The franchise was transitioning into a new era, one that hadn't yet solidified its identity. For Smart, the decision came down to more than just money or playing time. He was looking for clarity. After years as a defensive cornerstone in Boston and a turbulent stint in Washington, he was done gambling on uncertain situations. "I've been on teams that were figuring it out and teams that knew who they were," Smart explained. "At this point in my career, I want to win. I want to know everyone's pulling in the same direction." And then, of course, there was Luka Doncic. The presence of the Slovenian superstar made a massive difference. Phoenix could offer talent, but they couldn't offer Donic, or the chance to join forces with LeBron James, the most accomplished active player in the NBA. That combination, Luka and LeBron, is once in a generation, Smart said. You don't say no to that. The thought of playing alongside two of the highest basketball IQs in history proved irresistible. More than just star power, it was about the opportunity to play in a system where Smart's strengths wouldn't be overshadowed, but amplified. In Phoenix, he would have been a glue guy on a team still searching for cohesion. In LA, he'd be a final puzzle piece, slotted into a clearly defined role, anchor the perimeter defense, bring leadership to the locker room, and help close games with toughness and execution. It wasn't personal with Phoenix, Smart clarified. They've got great players and a strong organization. But when it came down to it, the Lakers had a clearer plan, and I had a clearer role. League analysts have since speculated how different things might have been if Phoenix had secured Smart. His fit next to Booker and Beal could have helped mask some of their defensive deficiencies. But Smart wasn't looking to be a patch. He wanted to be part of something built to last. His desire to chase a championship, not just play basketball, is what ultimately steered him to Los Angeles. In retrospect, Smart's choice now appears prophetic. Early off-season scrimmages and team workouts have already highlighted the chemistry between him, Donic, and LeBron. Meanwhile, Phoenix continues its internal evaluation, still searching for that missing defensive anchor. "You've got to trust your instincts," Smart said. "And my gut told me, LA is where I need to be." That gut feeling may very well be the difference between another deep playoff run and the elusive championship ring he's been chasing his entire career. For Marcus Smart, signing with the Los Angeles Lakers was more than just a business decision. It was a deeply personal moment. A full-circle journey that began more than a decade ago had finally reached its emotional destination. Before he was a Defensive Player of the Year, before he led the Boston Celtics to deep playoff runs, and long before he became a seasoned NBA veteran, Marcus Smart was a young, unproven guard preparing for the draft. One of the teams that gave him an early shot during that pre-draft process was none other than the Lakers. "I worked out here in LA before the draft," Smart recalled during his first media availability in purple and gold. "I was just a kid with a dream trying to prove myself. Walking back into this building now, it's surreal. It feels like something's come full circle. 12 years later, the dream looks different, but the fire burns the same." Now, Smart returns not as a rookie but as a seasoned warrior. He brings with him the battle scars from playoff wars in Boston, leadership forged in the locker rooms of Memphis and Washington, and a defensive legacy that commands respect across the league. But this moment, signing with the Lakers, hits differently. "When I walked through the tunnel and saw that jersey with my name on it, it stopped me for a second," he said. "This is the Lakers. This is history. This is legacy. It's not just another team. It's something bigger." Smart's voice, often firm and gritty, softened slightly as he spoke those words. It was clear this opportunity mattered to him in a way few others had. Playing in Los Angeles, in front of a global fan base under the banners of legends, isn't just a basketball job, it's a responsibility. And Smart is ready for it. It also didn't hurt that the Lakers represent perhaps the best title shot of his career. With LeBron James still defying age, Luka Doncic entering his prime, and a revitalized roster built around depth, defense, and discipline, LA is loading up for a run in the 2025-26 season. Smart believes he can be the missing link. "I didn't come here to ride coattails," he emphasized. "I came to contribute. I know what I bring on both ends of the floor. I know how to lead. I know how to fight." That mindset has already started to permeate the Lakers' locker room. Even in informal practices and training sessions, Smart's presence is felt, whether he's calling out defensive assignments, challenging younger players, or offering quiet advice in the weight room. "He's vocal, but it's not noise," one Lakers assistant coach commented. "When Smart speaks, people listen." Perhaps what makes this story even more compelling is the irony of it all. For the bulk of his career, Smart was a symbol of Celtics pride, gritty, unflinching, intense. To now wear the jersey of Boston's greatest rival is something not lost on fans, or on Smart himself. "Yeah, I get it," he smiled. "The rivalry is real. But I'm here to win. Period. I gave everything to Boston, and now it's time to give everything to LA." There's a quiet resolve behind those words. Smart knows what's at stake, both historically and personally. He's not just here to chase a ring, he's here to write a new chapter in Lakers lore. And just like that young guard who once worked out under the bright lights of Los Angeles, he's once again fueled by belief. Only this time it's not about getting drafted. It's about finishing what he started. Marcus Smart's reputation in the NBA has long been defined by his relentless defensive prowess. Known as one of the league's premier perimeter defenders, Smart brings a level of intensity, discipline, and basketball IQ that few players can match. His arrival to the Lakers signals a strategic boost on the defensive end, complementing the offensive firepower of Luka Doncic and LeBron James. Smart's defensive skills are not just about physical attributes but also mental acuity. His anticipation, ability to read opponents' plays, and quickness allow him to disrupt offenses effectively. Over his career, Smart has averaged 1.6 steals per game, highlighting his knack for forcing turnovers and shifting momentum in crucial moments. Coaches and analysts alike praise Smart's versatility. He can guard multiple positions, from speedy guards to bigger wings, making him invaluable in the Lakers' defensive schemes. This flexibility offers the team tactical advantages, allowing them to switch seamlessly during defensive rotations. At Boston, Smart earned the Defensive Player of the Year award in 2022, one of the highest honors for defensive excellence in the NBA. He also earned 3 selections to the NBA All-Defensive Teams, underscoring his consistent impact over many seasons. Joining the Lakers, Smart is expected to be the anchor of the team's perimeter defense. His role involves guarding the opposing team's best backcourt players, disrupting passing lanes and setting the tone for team defense. The Lakers, who have struggled defensively in recent years, view Smart as a critical piece to revitalize their identity on that end. Moreover, Smart's leadership in defense transcends the court. He communicates actively with teammates, directs defensive setups, and fosters a competitive mindset. His presence helps younger players develop better defensive habits and contributes to a culture where effort and discipline are non-negotiable. Smart's shooting, while improved, still complements his defensive impact. Last season he made 39.2% of his three-point attempts with Washington, showing his ability to stretch defenses and keep opponents honest. This offensive capability adds value to his role as a two-way player. Despite his aggressive style, Smart's basketball IQ keeps him from overcommitting, balancing risk and reward. This makes him not just a disruptor but also a reliable defender in critical moments, such as late-game possessions or playoff battles. For the Lakers, Smart's defensive mastery is more than just stats. It's about providing stability and grit. With his experience and toughness, he fills a void that was often evident in past Lakers lineups. Coach J.J. Redick now faces the task of integrating Smart's defensive skills with the team's offensive weapons. Whether Smart starts or comes off the bench as a key rotation player, his impact will be felt through hustle plays, key stops, and leadership. In a league dominated by scoring, Smart's defense reminds everyone that championship teams are built on stops as much as points. His arrival offers the Lakers a chance to balance their offense-heavy roster with the hard-nosed defense that wins titles. Ultimately, Smart's presence is a statement by the Lakers. They are committed to competing on all fronts, offense, defense, and leadership, and believe his defensive mastery will be instrumental in that pursuit. One of the most intriguing aspects of Marcus Smart's signing with the Lakers is the dynamic trio now on the floor: Smart, Luka Doncic, and LeBron James. Each player brings a unique skill set and basketball IQ, but their chemistry will be a critical factor in how far this team can go. From the start, it was clear that Luka Doncic played a pivotal role in recruiting Smart. The Slovenian superstar recognized the value Smart would bring both on defense and as a veteran voice in the locker room. Their mutual respect has quickly grown since Smart's arrival. Luka's competitive spirit is unmatched, Smart said. He wants to win every possession in every game. That attitude fits perfectly with mine. Playing alongside LeBron James is a dream come true for Smart. LeBron's experience, leadership, and basketball intelligence have shaped entire generations of players. Smart sees LeBron as a mentor and a guide through the challenges of championship contention. LeBron is the ultimate professional, Smart noted. Watching how he prepares, leads, and plays at his age is inspiring. I'm here to learn from him and contribute wherever I can. The combination of Smart's defensive intensity, Luka's playmaking brilliance, and LeBron's versatility creates a balanced core. Smart's ability to guard elite perimeter players allows Luka to focus on orchestrating the offense without worrying about defense as much. Meanwhile, LeBron's all-around game provides a safety net in both scoring and playmaking. Off the court, the trio has started to build chemistry through shared workouts, film sessions, and team meetings. Trust is developing, an essential ingredient for on-court success. Coach J.J. Redick has emphasized the importance of synergy between these players. When you have talent like this, it's about creating an environment where they can elevate each other. Smart's toughness, Luka's creativity, and LeBron's leadership complement each other beautifully. Early scrimmages have shown promising signs. Smart's hustle plays energize the team, Luka's court vision opens up opportunities, and LeBron's basketball IQ ensures smart decisions in clutch moments. Challenges remain as with any new team. Defensive rotations, offensive sets, and roles must be fine-tuned. But the foundation is strong. If these three can continue to build their connection, the Lakers could emerge as one of the most formidable trios in the league. For Smart, the opportunity to play alongside two of the game's best is both humbling and motivating. I'm here to do my part. To defend, to lead, to hustle. And to help bring a championship back to Los Angeles. As the Los Angeles Lakers prepare for the upcoming season, one key question revolves around Marcus Smart's exact role and how his minutes will be distributed on the court. With a deep and talented roster, Coach J.J. Redick faces the challenge of integrating Smart seamlessly while balancing the minutes of other key players like Austin Reaves. Smart's arrival provides the Lakers with a versatile defender and a seasoned veteran who can contribute immediately. His presence strengthens the team's perimeter defense and brings much-needed leadership. But whether he will start or come off the bench remains an open discussion. Austin Reaves, a promising young guard, has impressed in recent seasons, especially as the team's sixth man. His offensive skills and energy off the bench have made him a valuable asset. Redick must now weigh how to balance Reaves' offensive contributions with Smart's defensive intensity and veteran experience. Smart himself has expressed flexibility regarding his role. "I'm here to help the team win whether I start or come off the bench," he said. "Minutes and roles don't define me. Impact does." His ability to guard multiple positions allows Redick to deploy Smart in different lineups depending on matchups. Whether matched against an opposing team's star guard or paired with Luka and LeBron to bolster defense, Smart's versatility is a strategic advantage. Early preseason games and practices will be crucial for Redick to evaluate chemistry and efficiency. The coaching staff aims to maximize the floor time of their star players while ensuring the team remains balanced on both ends of the court. Smart's experience in high-pressure situations gives the Lakers confidence that he can handle whatever role he is assigned. His willingness to embrace a team-first mentality fits perfectly with the Lakers' championship aspirations. Ultimately, Smart's minutes may fluctuate, but his importance as a defensive leader and floor general will remain constant. His presence on the court sets a tone for toughness and discipline that the Lakers desperately need. As the season progresses, expect to see Smart logging significant minutes, whether starting or coming off the bench. His energy, intensity, and leadership will be vital during critical moments, especially in playoff scenarios. For now, Smart is focused on preparing, staying ready, and making the most of every opportunity. "I'm excited to compete, to push myself, and to help this team achieve greatness," he said. "That's what matters most." Marcus Smart's journey to the Lakers wasn't without hurdles. Throughout his career, he has had to overcome doubts, injuries, and skepticism from critics who questioned his offensive consistency or durability. Yet, through resilience and hard work, Smart has carved out a respected place in the NBA. Injuries have occasionally slowed him down, but Smart's determination to return stronger has always stood out. He has embraced rigorous rehab and conditioning programs to maintain his physical edge. His commitment to staying in peak form is a testament to his professionalism. Smart also faced criticism early on for his shooting struggles. However, he dedicated countless hours to improving his range and efficiency. Last season's 39.2% three-point shooting with Washington was a clear sign of his progress. This improvement allows him to better fit into modern NBA offenses, which increasingly value spacing and shooting. Mentally, Smart thrives on the challenge of proving doubters wrong. Every slight fuels his competitive fire. "I use criticism as motivation," he said. "It keeps me hungry and focused." Joining the Lakers, a franchise with sky-high expectations and intense media scrutiny, adds another layer of pressure. But Smart welcomes it. "I'm not afraid of big moments or big stages. This is what I've worked for." His experience in Boston's intense rivalry games and playoff battles prepared him well. He understands the mental toughness required to perform under the spotlight and expects to bring that grit to Los Angeles. Smart's attitude resonates with teammates and coaches alike. His never-back-down mentality fits the Lakers' culture of championship pursuit. While he may not be the flashiest player, his impact is undeniable. Ultimately, Smart's ability to overcome adversity and evolve his game makes him a valuable asset for the Lakers. He knows the path won't be easy, but he's ready to meet every challenge head-on. As the team embarks on its quest for the 2025-26 title, Smart's journey serves as a reminder that perseverance, growth, and heart are as crucial as talent in the NBA. Marcus Smart's arrival in Los Angeles marks a new chapter not only for the Lakers but also for his own career. After over a decade in the league, Smart is now in a prime position to chase his first NBA championship, a goal that has fueled his entire professional journey. The Lakers, with their star trio of Smart, Luka Doncic, and LeBron James, are poised to be serious contenders in the 2025-26 season. Smart understands that winning a title requires more than talent. It demands chemistry, sacrifice, and unwavering focus. "I've been chasing this dream since day one," Smart said. "Every practice, every game is preparation for that moment when you hold the trophy. Joining the Lakers is about putting myself in the best position to achieve that. The quest for a championship is a team effort." Smart's role as a defensive anchor and emotional leader will be crucial during the grueling playoffs. His ability to guard elite scorers and create turnovers can shift momentum in critical games. Smart also knows the importance of mentoring younger players and maintaining a positive team culture. His leadership extends beyond statistics. He sets an example through his work ethic and attitude. The Lakers front office has made it clear that the team will build around this core, blending veteran experience with emerging talent. Smart's presence adds stability and toughness, qualities essential for deep playoff runs. Beyond basketball, Smart is aware of his legacy. From being a respected competitor with Boston to becoming a key figure in Los Angeles, he wants to be remembered as a player who gave everything for his team. "Legacy is about more than numbers," he reflected. "It's about impact, respect, and how you influence those around you." Smart's story is one of perseverance, growth, and seizing opportunity. His journey from overlooked draft pick to defensive stalwart and now a key Lakers player exemplifies his character. As the season unfolds, all eyes will be on how this new-look Lakers team performs. For Marcus Smart, the focus remains clear. Compete hard, support his teammates, and fight for the championship. "I'm ready for this challenge," he said. "This is what I was made for." The Lakers and their fans hope that with Smart on board, the path to the title becomes a reality. For Marcus Smart, the chase is far from over, it's just beginning. While Marcus Smart's contributions on the court are clear and widely recognized, his influence off the court is equally important, especially as he joins a high-profile organization like the Los Angeles Lakers. Known for his leadership and strong character, Smart's presence resonates in the locker room, community, and with fans. Smart has always been vocal about the importance of mental toughness and resilience, qualities that he encourages in teammates and young athletes alike. He understands that a championship culture starts with mindset, discipline, and accountability, values he promotes consistently. Off the court, Smart engages in community initiatives, using his platform to inspire and give back. His commitment to philanthropy and youth development has earned him respect beyond basketball circles. As he settles into Los Angeles, Smart aims to expand these efforts and connect with the local community. The Lakers organization values players who represent the franchise with integrity and humility. Smart fits that mold perfectly. His professionalism, coupled with his fierce competitiveness, sets an example for the entire roster. Moreover, Smart's work ethic in practice and preparation rubs off on others. Younger players see firsthand how dedication and focus lead to success. His mentorship role may grow as he guides emerging talents through the challenges of NBA life. Media interactions also showcase Smart's thoughtful and honest approach. He speaks candidly about his journey, challenges, and goals, earning admiration from reporters and fans. In a city like Los Angeles, where scrutiny is intense, Smart's grounded personality provides stability. He helps maintain a positive and focused team atmosphere, crucial for a team chasing a championship. Ultimately, Marcus Smart's impact extends far beyond points, rebounds, and steals. His leadership, character, and commitment to excellence contribute to building a Lakers team that can compete not just in games but in legacy. As the season advances, Smart's influence will be felt in every aspect of the franchise, from inspiring teammates to engaging fans and representing the Lakers with pride. His journey is a testament to the power of resilience and the importance of leadership in building a championship-caliber team. Joining a storied franchise like the Los Angeles Lakers requires not just talent but also the ability to adapt quickly to new systems and expectations. For Marcus Smart, adjusting to Coach J.J. Redick's strategies and the team's style of play is a critical step toward success. Smart is known for his high basketball IQ and strong defensive instincts, which allow him to read the game effectively. However, the Lakers' offense and defensive schemes may differ from his previous teams, requiring some adjustments. Coach Redick emphasizes ball movement, spacing, and a fast-paced style that leverages the strengths of Luka Doncic and LeBron James. Smart's ability to defend multiple positions and initiate plays will be essential in this framework. Smart has expressed enthusiasm about learning from Redick and integrating into the Lakers' culture. "I'm here to absorb everything, to be coachable, and to do whatever helps the team," he said. On defense, Smart's role involves guarding the opposing team's best perimeter player, coordinating with teammates on switches, and providing help defense. His communication skills on the court will be key in ensuring defensive cohesion. Offensively, Smart can contribute as a secondary ball handler, setting screens and making smart passes. His improved three-point shooting adds value in spacing the floor, creating driving lanes for Luka and LeBron. Training camp and preseason games will serve as crucial periods for Smart to fine-tune his fit within the rotation and build chemistry with his new teammates. Veteran leadership like Smart's also helps younger players adjust to the system and expectations. His experience in high-pressure situations makes him a resource during intense moments. The Lakers' goal is to create a balanced, versatile team that can adapt to various opponents. Smart's flexibility and willingness to embrace multiple roles make him an ideal piece for this puzzle. Adapting quickly and effectively will not only help the Lakers maximize their talent but also increase Smart's chances to thrive individually and contribute to the team's championship aspirations. As the season approaches, all eyes will be on how this new-look Lakers team gels, and Smart's integration will be a major storyline. As Marcus Smart embarks on his new journey with the Los Angeles Lakers, the future holds immense promise and opportunity. At this stage of his career, Smart is not just focused on individual accolades but on the collective goal of bringing a championship back to one of the NBA's most historic franchises. Smart's veteran presence and competitive spirit position him as a key figure in the Lakers' quest for glory in the 2025-26 season and beyond. His ability to contribute on both ends of the floor, combined with the unparalleled talents of Luka Doncic and LeBron James, gives the Lakers a dynamic core to build around. Looking ahead, Smart aims to maintain his health and continue improving his game, especially on offense, to complement his already stellar defensive reputation. The synergy he develops with his teammates will be pivotal in navigating the challenges of a long and demanding season. Off the court, Smart plans to deepen his connection with the Los Angeles community, understanding the role athletes play as leaders and role models. His commitment to growth extends beyond basketball, reflecting his desire to make a lasting impact. The Lakers' management and coaching staff also see Smart as a cornerstone of their vision, blending experience with youth and fostering a culture of hard work and resilience. As fans eagerly anticipate the season, Smart's mindset remains clear and focused. "This is the opportunity I've worked for. I'm ready to give my all and help the Lakers achieve greatness." His journey, marked by perseverance, dedication, and continuous evolution, serves as an inspiring narrative for aspiring athletes and basketball enthusiasts worldwide. Ultimately, Marcus Smart's future with the Lakers is a story of ambition, teamwork, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. Together, they aim not just to compete but to win, leaving a legacy that will be remembered for years to come.